Hey, this is Ransom1690 back here with another video. And I don't mean to be infrequent with videos like this, but you know, I don't know. Like, I've just been kind of dealing with a bit of depression, but instead of just laying in bed, moping about it and all of that, I just tend to put it into my artistic studies. So it's like, I think from the time of the video where I showed the projects I was working on to now, I just kept practicing that entire time. I, like, day in and day out, I never stopped, really. I think yesterday was actually the first night that I gave myself a break, but and even that's hard because it's like when I'm not drawing, I'm thinking about all the bullshits of life or the stuff that has me just not feeling too good about my position that I'm in, just life in general. So I just stay busy as best I can. Just transfer that negative energy into inspirational energy. I don't know, but that's what I've been doing. So, but I'm out here with another video, and I was trying to make one earlier today. I was hoping my folks would kind of fuck off to church or some shit, but they decided to stay home. So it's like, yeah. But they're going now to get some chicken, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. And I'm gonna talk about something that I normally wouldn't talk about, and it's something that I normally wouldn't get into because something story appeared on my feed like a day ago about this so-called boxing match that was to take place between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Now, I'm just gonna tell y'all right out, I don't really know much about Jake Paul or Mike Tyson because I really aren't am not into that type of stuff too much. I do know Mike Tyson was a professional boxer at one point. I don't know too much about Jake Paul other than that people don't like him and that he seems like an asshole. So of course I'm not gonna really get into his shit that much. But apparently they had this boxing match last night, and it's like people were hyping it up. The everyone on YouTube, on videos, they was just hyping it up. Well, for the most part on videos, because I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But mostly it was the people in the comment section who was hyping this up. Like, yeah, Mike Tyson, yeah, he gonna kick his ass. Jake Paul's gonna get the beating he deserved, and just all of that shit. So it just kind of got me interested. Like, huh? So, Mike Tyson, we all know he's an old man, and just looking at him, at least his initial training videos, it looked like he was in really good shape. He was really moving around and all of that. And it's like, what really got me is when they show like a clip of when he was like younger, like way younger, and him like, I don't know what these things are called, but it's like this shit that they punch, like when they training, boxing and stuff. It's like they showed him just wheeling on this thing, just going at it full speed. And it's like, what really wowed me was just how fast he was moving, like how quick he was on his feet. I ain't never seen no man move that fast. Y'all know, for those of y'all who like play at Dead Space, it's an enemy in that game called the Twitcher, and it's like they'll just slide up on you and just and just, and it's like that's kind of what it was looking like. Like he was just fucking sliding around on that damn, on his feet, just whoop, 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 just getting it. It was amazing to look at. It's like, damn. And then it's like, and then they show like his training videos now, and it's like, okay, yeah, yeah, he still got it. At least that's what it looked like. Because for those of y'all who watched, y'all gonna know, y'all basically know how that fight played out. But it's like in his training videos, they were showing him still getting it. You're getting them punches, just whoop, 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 dodging, ducking. And it's like, uh, you know, I think I actually want to watch this fight. Like, this seems like it would be real interesting. And I had my doubts for good reason that was pretty much founded later on. But, it was a part of me that had my doubts. Okay, like, can he really win this fight? Because, seeing Jake Paul and how like big he is, how buffed out he is, like he don't like. I mean, he doesn't look like a pushover himself. And it's like you look at him compared to Mike Tyson. It's like Mike Tyson looks, other than what we saw in his like training videos, he looks like a elderly man. He looks his age. I mean, I guess he still has he looks good a little bit for his age. But it's like just hearing his accent, him talking, and just his face, like he just looks his age. And then it's like when you get older, you can't really do stuff like that, boxing shit, like trying to take punches from people because your bones get weaker, you get slower, and it's just, it becomes more of a health risk at that point. So I was kind of concerned for the former legend, or that's what most people call him. I don't know, but I mean, seeing just how he used to be in his prime, I won't say that that claim is unfounded, but just, he was getting up in age. Well, he is up in age at this point, and I was just thinking, yeah, okay, his training videos is showing him moving around, getting it, this and that, but is he really gonna hack it against a younger man who is in his prime? And so I decided to watch that fight, and let me tell y'all, that was the most pathetic excuse for a boxing match that I have ever seen. And it's like, it went on for 8 rounds, and it's like round 1 and 2. Yeah, Mike Tyson was getting it a bit. He was willing on Jake Paul. But then it's like the 3rd round. Well, first, I didn't even get to see it all because fucking the stream kept messing up and shit. So I didn't even see the whole damn thing. So that was really like, oh man, I knew I shouldn't have even tuned into this shit. Like, what was I thinking? I should have known better. But then it's like, I started going to other videos trying to catch the rest of the fight. And that whole shtick they was trying to show with Mike Tyson in these training videos, and at that point, it was like, nah, like, yeah, you just knew it was a wrap, because it's like he wasn't moving as good as what they were trying to show or advertise. He wasn't, I mean, he was getting ate up. Let's just say what it is. He was getting ate up. And it's a lot of people who say, oh, that was rigged, Mike Tyson, oh, he threw it for the money. But, I mean, I don't think so. I'm going to be real honest. I don't think it was really rigged. Because let's keep in mind that, we're talking about a 58-year-old man up against a 32-year-old man who is in his prime. And I think they were saying, like, Mike Tyson, he was having like leg problems, back problems. And I didn't know he had a stomach ulcer that almost killed him. Like, I just found that out today. So it's like, Yeah, I should have known better than to fall for this whole hype crap. Just people trying to hype this whole thing up like, yeah, this is gonna be the next big thing, and it was just a disappointment. And through no fault of Mike Tyson, because let's face it, he's old. And unfortunately, that's what happened to you when you get up in age. When you get old, your body break down. It start doing crap again. I mean, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but it's like it'll start doing stuff to compromise you. It'll do stuff to sabotage you. And so I started watching this doctoral video about like while this doctor was explaining why Mike Tyson getting in that ring wasn't a good idea. And he was talking about like how the older you get, it's like your brain cells actually wear away. So it's like you can't really focus at that point, or you don't have just the sensory skills that you had when you were younger. And I ain't finished the video because, you know, I just really didn't want to hear it because with me being an antinatalist, I really didn't want to be reminded of just how my body is going to eventually shit out on me when I get older. So I just turned it off at that part. But if he said everything that I think he said, then more than likely, yeah, his bone, as you age, your bones gonna get weaker. Just you're gonna fall apart. And that's just why it's a joke having this stupid body. Just I don't even know what to say, what to call this crap. But it's like just it was kind of sad just seeing clips of this former pro boxer in his prime, and then seeing him like that, just getting folded by some idiot, some loser YouTuber who, uh, I mean, just it was a sight to see, you know, and it's like just thinking about how powerful this guy must have been in his younger years, how fast he was and how strong he was. And now all of that is just lost to age. Is like it's really depressing to think about, and that's why fucking this existence is a joke. Like that's why just our human bodies, it's a joke, man. Like it don't make no sense. You know, it's like you actually get fucking weaker as you age. And it just got me thinking, like, how come it can't be like on some invincible type shit, with Viltrumites, like where age don't slow you down, where you actually get stronger as you age? That seems more logical to me. But no, that ain't how reality works, because reality is it's a fucking joke. But I mean, just think this is what we all gonna have to look forward to, just getting old, getting more worn down to where the activities that we could have probably did when we were 20, now you can't do it when you 50. You can't do it when you 60, if you even make it that long. Like it's a joke, man. You know. And that's why I be kind of thinking, like, oh, if there is a God, like, why the fuck he make us our entire bodies, our existence like this, where it can just do you pain and hinder you as you get older later in life? Like, it's really bullshit. But yeah, I should have known better than to fall for the hype like that and watch that stream, because a part of me knew, like, yeah, this is all just hype. And like there is no way that a 58-year-old is gonna be able to hack it against a beefier arguably more muscular in his prime 32-year-old. Just there was no way that was gonna happen. But with media being the way it is, they're real good at selling you on lies and making you think a different narrative than the one that is actually true. That, yeah, I fell for it and I paid the price because that was so pathetic what I saw in that ring. Like, I never want to see that again. And for the most part, like, this is the primarily why I just stick to doing my art and reading manga and shit. Because, in my opinion, that's arguably more interesting. And, but, but I don't know. Maybe because it's something different from this hell realm. But, yeah. Yeah, uh, it's a joke, man. Just watch. I mean, well, no, I will not watch. I don't mean to say it like that, but just think. Like, yeah, we gonna all get old too, and we gonna be freaking be out of our prime and having to be getting health issues and going to the fucking doctor and all of that type shit for health issues that we can't control because your own body's a bitch. Yeah, so, but yeah, but that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. And I don't know, y'all can just tell me y'all thoughts down there in the comment section. And I'll get back to y'all with another one real soon. Oh, before I tune out, well, I know this camera ain't doing it justice, but it's a really uh, great view of the moon tonight. Just really ambient. I really like stuff like this, just ambient stuff like the moon, lighting, kind of lighting up the landscape in the dark. Just that's my type of stuff. You know, I don't know if y'all can catch that with, in the type of art that I'm interested in, but yeah. But I'll get back to y'all with another one real soon.